respond. Please allow me to respond. Yes, it did happen, and Umar Abdullah not once, he many a times apologized to the people of Kashmir that it was a mistake.
That apology is meaningless.
We will never ever make that mistake again. One. Number two, so far as India, a diverse country like ours, India is concerned, it has to be inclusive. We have to take everybody on board. And don't pitch secularism against progress and growth. Progress and growth is important, but it has to be inclusive, and we have to take everybody on board, irrespective of caste, creed, color.
Answer Nirmala's question. Answer Nirmala's question. How many parties are there, Gaurav Bhatia, who have not done business with the BJP? Apart from yours, apart from the Indian Union Muslim League, apart from the All India Mutahideen, AIMIM, or maybe the RJD. You can count them on their fingers now. Am I right, Gaurav?
And the left.
And Samajwadi Party.
Arnab,
and the left.
But Arnab.
Yes.
No,
right.
Arnab, just one amendment.
Why?
No, one amendment. Please don't bring in IUML, AMMM, because they're themselves communal. How can you say that they have not joined BJP and
I
therefore
said how many parties have not done business with you?
They are themselves a communal party.
No, I said how many parties have not done business with you?
Arnab, now,
yes.
Can I come in?
Yes, Gaurav.
Arnab, the point today is that Times Now says the heading for today's show is that secularism card is equal to time warp. Now, I would say to the channels it might be a secularism card, but for certain political parties, we uphold the secularism that the constitution talks about, and Samajwadi Party is at the forefront of it. Now, one very important point, we need to see that what is driving this cozying up, be it any regional party, when they feel that they would be decimated in their own state, and joining hands with the BJP and NDA would help them politically.
Sir, even one minute, what are you talking about? Mulayam Singh Yadav, what are you talking about? Gaurav, one question. Is it true that Mulayam Singh Yadav was scheduled to address a seminar at the Aligarh Muslim University? 1 minute, let me complete. If you say on February 24th, he was supposed to address a seminar at the Aligarh Muslim University. Now you're trying to shout me down.
You were intervening.
He was supposed to address a seminar at the Aligarh Muslim University on February 23rd, something that was cancelled following protest by students on campus over the Muzaffarnagar riots. Your party has cited a code of conduct issue ahead of the elections to the Legislative Council. The people on the campus say otherwise. You play the secular card as much as you want, Gaurav Bhatia. Even the Muslim students at AMU are not buying it. Even the Muslim students on the Aligarh Muslim University campus are not buying it. Am I right?
I think you are interrupting me and you are destroying my chain of thoughts.
No, your chain of thought.
Factually, you are not.
I'm challenging you factually.
That this program has been changed because certain people had opposed the visit. In fact, I think after the model code of conduct is lifted, my leader, Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav, would definitely visit and would show Times Now that he enjoys the confidence of these people. But I think we are drifting away from the topic.
No, we are not drifting.
Let me make my
point. We are not drifting.
And please don't intervene in between. What I was trying to say was that when it comes to the BJP, people are scared today to think of Mr. Modi as the prime ministerial candidate. And if certain parties are talking about secularism that is enshrined in the Constitution, please don't see it as vote bank politics.
What secularism? I asked the Congress party
also.
No, I asked the Congress party. Randeep Surjewala wants to come in. I asked the Congress party. Nirmala, I am coming to you after that. I give one example. I give one more example. Samajwadi Party, as early as December, writes a letter to the Muzaffarnagar district magistrate with a subject line saying withdrawal of allegations. Withdrawal of allegations into inquiries regarding hate speeches.
No. Let me clarify once again. The cases cannot be withdrawn because the investigation is still pending. And I request you to at least have the basic knowledge of law before you start hurling.
I request you to let me complete, because many of the absurdities.
I clarified this on your program.
Because many of the absurdities that the Samajwadi Party does do not fall either within law.
An absurdity.
No.
If you try to create an absurdity, you will find absurdity. A case cannot be withdrawn by the state government.
Well, I'll tell you, Gaurav Bhatia,
and in these cases,
Gaurav, I cannot be,
the investigation is far from over.
I cannot be lenient towards issues which lack either law or logic. And I am asking you here today, Congress MLA, let me ask Randeep Singh Surjewala, Saeed-uz-Zaman, present at a religious gathering, inflaming strong feelings of hatred and anger, arousing animosity among communities. There is an attempt by the Samajwadi Party government to dilute the inquiry into charges against this particular Congress MLA, Saeed-uz-Zaman. Do you feel that is secularism? Tell me, Mr. Surjewala.
Let's begin the debate there. You are incorrect.
Mr. Surjewala.
And with some responsibility, I say that you are stating incorrect facts.
Mr. Narendra Modi.
Yeah.
Mr. Narendra Modi decimated the NDA in 2002 when the National Conference and the LJP of Shri Ramvilas Paswan and others had to dump Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee's government on account of the mass murder in Gujarat. And Mr. Narendra Modi's divisive personality has ensured that their most valuable and biggest ally like JDU, their another ally like even Shiv Sena is today uncomfortable with them. When we speak about people aligning to BJP, you forget that people may be opposed to Congress line of thinking, but as far as secularism goes, there is an identity of thought process, and there is an identity of the politics of pluralism, because that is what
Modi
India
is the problem.
For. You forget the communist parties. Let me remind you, forget the CPI, CPM, which may be today not on board with Congress, but we share a certain commonality of thought. You forget NCP, which has never aligned with BJP.
Sir,
you forget the Rashtriya Janata Dal, which has never aligned with Bharatiya Janata Party. You forget Samajwadi Party, which has never aligned with BJP. And two parties that Mr. Modi has been going, both Ms. Mamata Banerjee's Trinamool Congress, as also the All India Anna DMK, both have in recent past, in last few days, shunned the Bharatiya Janata Party on account of the politics, design, mannerism and style of politics of Mr. Modi. We heard what Ms. Mamata Banerjee just said. And we also heard, no, it's not Modi-centric.
Of course it's
about communalism versus secularism. And it's about secularism being an article of faith and not about politics.
One at a time, please. One at a time.
Modi is their prime ministerial candidate. So it has to be Modi-centric.
No, 1 minute.
You're quite entirely right. You're entirely right to talk about. Mr. Surjewala, you had your say. Now
Mr. Surjewala and Gaurav Bhatia.
No, Mr. Surjewala.
If the issue is about Modi, let Swapanda respond. Swapanda, go ahead. And then I'll come back to you. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to respond on behalf of Mr. Modi. What I'm trying to say
your assessment
is that you want to build up an anti-BJP coalition, which is to my mind fair enough. It's a legitimate exercise in politics. Although how the Anna DMK is suddenly going to be attracted towards the Congress is another matter altogether.
They have sealed an alliance with the CPM.
Is going to stop spewing venom. Now the point is very, very simple. Must you bring in secularism into the equation? Must you always flaunt the minority card? Must you bring in a religious dimension? Why can't you just say, I don't like Narendra Modi's face, I don't like the BJP, look, the BJP and the Congress are incompatible. Fair enough. The point is you have two different political perspectives, etc. But the manner in which you constantly flaunt,
no, with due regards to you, when you attribute motives to all political parties, but only going on political expediency, and what my senior colleague Nirmala ji also said, that if Mr. Paswan comes in, he only comes because of politics of convenience, is a motive that you are wrongly attributing to the political dispensation. I may have a difference of opinion with Mr. Verma's party here. I may have a difference of opinion with Samajwadi Party here, but that does not mean that they will continue to do politics of communalism, or they only have to align in a particular fashion with Mr. Modi's party. No, That is the fundamental error, sir. With due regards to you, you commit when you say that, because political expediency is one thing, but what governs many political parties which are also opposed to Congress is a line of thinking.
Mr. Surjewala, in that case you answer my question. Mr. Surjewala, 1 minute. Pavan Verma wants to come, Nirmala wants to come, Mehboob wants to come into the debate. No, one question.
I want to come in too.
1 second. Ms. Sitharaman, Pavan Verma and Mehboob have to come into
the Muslim League, there has been a Muslim League minister at the center since independence, has been under the UPA. Under UPA 1. The only occasion since 1947 when there has been a Muslim League minister at the center.
Mr. Modi,
you can talk about that and you talk about your secular
perception, but you must also remember that none less than Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee had to apologize to nation and had to remind Mr. Modi.
Mr. Surjewala, 1 minute. Mr. Surjewala, Nirmala Sitharaman is responding to you. 1 minute. 1 minute. Keep in mind, Mr. Surjewala, the Congress has been allied in Kerala with the Indian Union Muslim League. And if I am not mistaken, in September last year, this same party sought to oppose a ban on child marriage. Is that being secular? You continue to have a tie-up in Greater Hyderabad with the AIMIM after Akbaruddin Owaisi's hate speech. Is that secularism?
It was never put in force. So please, also with due regards to you, tell that to your viewers that no such ban was ever imposed by the government of Kerala.
Did the IUML join hands to oppose the law banning child marriage on the ground that the Child Marriage Prevention Act is against the provisions of the Muslim personal law? Why don't you tell the facts to the viewers?
The child marriage is prohibited in this country, and Congress has never supported it.
So you can have
brought in that law.
You see, this is the problem.
That law has not been implemented. Any circular or ideology that a party may seek to implement
Arnab,
or enforce
can I please come in? I would like to come in,
was completely
Nirmala Sitharaman, after that Pavan Verma.
Kerala has never permitted any such thing to happen.
No, Nirmala Sitharaman, 10 minutes on the debate. Nirmala Sitharaman, yes please, I saw your hand go up. Mehboob and Pavan Verma after that. Ms. Sitharaman.
Few things, Arnab, if you would allow me. I have not had the pleasure of listening to any one of the panelists for the last 10 minutes because of
I'm sorry for the audio link.
And therefore, I probably am talking about things which you have already addressed. But I will have to raise this. The representative from Jammu and Kashmir seems to be accentuating on this whole thing of, oh, I have to apologize, our party apologized for having had a relationship and alliance with the BJP on the secularism card. I want to ask of him, how is it that you're justifying what is happening in Muzaffarnagar and with the Congress party being in alliance, Hashimpura and whole lot of other massacres, Nelli and also Kokrajhar, and continuing the convenient relationship with the Congress? No apologies for that. One thing. Second,
the National Conference will reply to this one. This is to the National Conference.
Yeah, you will. Please hold on. After I finish. One. Second, I'm glad, Arnab, you've raised the question about this strange alliance with Indian Union Muslim League. Kerala cabinet today is running on the diktats of the Muslim League, and very clearly, the kind of violence which is spreading because of this kind of a communal polarization in Kerala is unbelievable. And the Congress party, which is in power there, is completely silent. And they are not doing any investigation. They are not going any kind of, controlling of this kind of a terror. And they are the ones who are remaining silent on this alliance. But when it comes to Modi, he has to answer. He's shown as a fear figure for communalizing the politics.
What about Yogi Adityanath?
Party?
What about the problem within? Why do you only talk about their alliances? Yogi Adityanath is not an ally of yours. He's actually a member of parliament from Gorakhpur. He makes the most insensitive and provocative remarks. I don't even want to repeat what he says before this Hindu Yuva Vahini which he has.
Why don't?
What about Yogi Adityanath?
I will answer your question. Arnab, I will answer your question. Arnab, hold on for a minute, please.
Go ahead, reply.
This is just not possible to, even to speak. Hold on for a minute. I've asked questions And whenever you ask us questions, we try to answer. But much before those questions which I've asked my political opponents, they answer, you seem to be diverting the issue.
No, I'm not diverting.
Let me hear the answers from the Congress.
I'm not diverting.
Let me hear the answers from the Congress.